So I'm on the lookout for things that look suspicious. And I do remember that there are a couple of these arrows here. I don't actually know if I showed that. I might have cut that out of the video earlier just because I spent a lot of time looking at it and it didn't really accomplish anything. But, you know what? I think we can safely use the avoid synergy because this was so long ago and when we originally came here, and it's not going to be that much, good experience to be had in here, at least not now. Let's use avoid. Yeah, I might have cut out earlier when I was looking at these arrows in the sand just because I spent a lot of time here and didn't really accomplish anything. It's pointing this way and I don't know why. Wait a minute, I don't suppose... And this will be completely ridiculous if I can, but can I use Splatoon in these sand falls? I can. Alright, well, we're really gonna have to fight the current, and I don't suppose... Is there anything... Like, this would have been inaccessible to me earlier, right? Yampi Desert Cave. Alright, I haven't been here yet. Follow the arrows, I guess. Some Water of Life. A teleport spot. Okay, so this is definitely gated until, like, right now in terms of what I can do here. So if there's gonna be a super boss in here, which I assume there is, I did look up the list of super bosses a while ago, and I'm pretty sure there is one in here. Let's see. I should probably configure my genie. In the last fight, I used pretty much no water genie, and I think in this fight, this being a desert and all, it's probably a safe bet that I'm gonna want to use, like, mainly water to attack. So let me go and move some guys around. And I will admit to not really having read the description on any of these. I just wanted to load up on all 12 of my Mercury Genie that I have right now. We can also unset these guys. Maybe I'll leave Garrett's fire type Genie set. Do not feel like Earth is going to be very useful here. Do not feel like fire is going to be very useful here. Do not feel like, well, I mean, using Pokemon logic, ground is immune to electric, so there's that. And, definitely would expect to see, like, I don't know, ground dissolved by water or something like that, or sand dissolved by water or something like that in here. So we're gonna be using that theory. Can I not use avoid? Oh, do I not have the avoid synergy anymore because I moved some genie around? That's probably it. Can I burst here? I forget if I'm allowed to just use burst from a distance like this. No, I've got to be right next to it. Okay. In that case, I think there's only one way forward. Hello. Okay, that wasn't it either. That's the teleporter where I came in. Got some decent experience from that, but it wasn't anything to, like, write home about. All right, so we're gonna need to Splatoon here. Okay. So we're gonna have to do a little bit of this in this dungeon. That's fine. I can manage Splatoon. I can also manage Burst. Fortunately, that's one that was granted to me by an item and not by my my character class. Let's go through this door. And these fights aren't too bad, which is good. Let's see. If I were to push this... Okay. Is this going to lead me back to where I was earlier, where I couldn't progress? It is. Okay. That's a bit of a I was hoping they would stay that way. Right, let's try that again. So, you know what? Right, so we're back. You know what? Let me go through this door, because it doesn't have a puzzle blocking it, which makes me think it's just going to be a side path. And that's actually going to be a you can't do anything here path. Okay. Never mind. So in that case, we're gonna go and solve this, and we are gonna not do anything that would make it go back to the way it was before, and we're gonna have to Splatoon again. I feel like this may be a bit of a long dungeon, based on the fact that the other room I saw, it looked like it had a couple of puzzles that needed solving. At least as far as, like, opening up shortcuts are concerned, anyway. Great, there's gonna be more. What's down here? I'm gonna want to move that into position. That's another, that looks like another backtracking area, and I can't jump across there. I'm gonna need to hit it from the other side. Move it into position. Okay. The mental map of this place is rapidly getting bigger. Let's try another direction then. There's nothing there. I'm gonna have to go this way then. This isn't where I came from, right? It is, and I can't get out that way, so I guess I'm gonna have to do something in this direction then. What's, did I miss something? Let's see if I missed something. Actually, you know what? I better know what it is. I'm gonna have to Splatoon again. Okay. So let's go into the sand, and when we're in the sand, we can just pop out this way. Alright. That makes a lot more sense. While I'm here, we can go use move, knock that aside so that we can get back, and let us continue onwards. So, oh, there's another one. Okay, I'm gonna come back to that. So I saw a treasure chest. Let's go and... Is this gonna be a mimic? This is one of those conspicuously out in the open treasure chests. No, that is some dark matter. Alright, I will end off the video after the last one, even though it was kind of short. So let's just do an outro. I'm gonna end this off here. So, my name is Dragonite. This has been Golden Sun: The Lost Age. Next time, we're gonna go have a look at some other of these post-game locations, or late-game locations anyway. And we'll see what we can find. You should all go check out Wizarducks and the Lost Hat, which is the game that I like to work on when I'm not doing YouTube stuff. Link to the Steam page can be found down below. I hope you all enjoyed that, and I will see you all later. And to start off this video, I guess I don't really need to. I could just do it cold open. Okay, so that was the dark matter. Is all the dark matter going to forge like different Actually, let me back up and try that again. So the dark matter, are all the items that can be forged from it? This is giving me some very epic battle fantasy vibes all of a sudden. Are all the items that are going to be forged from the dark matter like going to be cursed items? Because I might have just locked myself out. I feel like I just locked myself out. And I'm gonna have to reset this. Anyway, are all the items that can be forged from dark matter like the, what was the one that I got? The Cursed Helm or the Fear Helm or whatever? Are they all going to be cursed items? Because see, I feel like that just put me back exactly where I was a second ago. Oh, you know what? What if... I can use Splatoon here as part of the puzzle, not just for, like, retreating purposes. Alright, I think I see what I have to do here. Let me go bounce around that way. Push that off to the side. Definitely getting some very epic battle fantasy vibes from this puzzle. The Fear Helm is a cursed item. Are the other items that dark matter could possibly turn into also going to be cursed? Is there going to be, like, Fear Boots and Fear, like, I don't know, armor and whatever the other Fear Gloves, I guess, is the other armor category? Because, I feel like that would make sense to have a very, very powerful set of items, but they're, you know, cursed. I don't know if I would want to really equip them, but the idea, like the theme, is kind of makes sense. So let's go get out of the sand here, and now I can push that aside. All right, so that log pushing puzzle had a bit more dimensions to it than your standard epic battle fantasy fare. All right, let me go up this way first. I feel like this way is going to lead me back a little bit, and from here I might be able to do something which, for example, allows me to open up a shortcut from some other point. I'm going to want move. Maybe this wouldn't be a shortcut. Maybe this would just be like another branch of the path. There's no way to get down there, is there? From here? What are you doing, sir? All right. We'll go back there either before the boss if I find a backtracking opportunity, or after the boss if I, speaking of backtracking opportunities, or after the boss, should it be something that I just have to double back for. Yes, I do remember this room. We can go use Piers and use Burst here. That's gonna get rid of that block. Goodbye, block. We can leave to an earlier area in here, and now I think I might actually be able to, if I can find it. Alright, so this is the room that I made the mistake in. If I can find it, I'll go back to the other room and climb down the ladder and see where that brings me. I don't remember where it was, though, so I'm going to have to run around looking for it, which is possibly going to take some time. I know that it wasn't back beyond that teleporter, right? Because that was kind of guarding the way in. But I think it was... for some reason, I remember it being on, like, the left side of the dungeon. No idea if that's an accurate memory or not. Let's see. Is it here? It is. Okay, so left side of the dungeon indeed. Is this a pound peg? There's a thing beyond it, so I'm gonna guess it's a pound peg. Okay, pound. And I can... Thank you, random encounters. Let's, you know what? Before I move on, because I'm probably gonna get very distracted before I... Probably not gonna remember to come back for this if I don't do it now, but... There's a couple things I could see... Come on. There's a couple things I could see working here. And one of them is going to be to use Scoop whenever you appear in front of me like that. What's this? Oh, hello! Okay! I thought I was going to see like a regular enemy. There's a tiling error there. Let's go find ourselves a Mercury. I mean, a Venus Genie. Okay, so this wouldn't be a bad time to use some of the Boreas that I've got available to me right now. So let's go and summon Boreas. Mia, I think that's all the Boreas I can summon at the moment. So you're gonna use vines on me. That's a little annoying. I'm gonna use the Great Snow Cone Machine coming down from on high, and we're gonna see how much that does to a Venus Genie. 300 damage, not a super effective hit, interestingly enough. I mean, still did a good chunk of damage at 300 plus, but alright, so you're pretty tanky if you could take 2 of those. I've got 3 of these. Are you dead yet? The regular sword attack was the one that did it, alright. But we're gonna go and say hi to the Venus Genie. God, I hate that sound. I'm getting used to it. It doesn't alarm me the same way that it did at the beginning of the game, but it's still not a pleasant sound. So who got that? I missed to... What was that? Was that Iron? Bolster the party's defense? Should I equip that just for the sake of having it? Let's trade that to Garrett, and Garrett can use that at some point in the upcoming fight. Alright. Good to know. Let's see, if we come up here... I think the little thing on the ground is kind of telegraphing to me where I've got to push this. Like right there. And okay, so this was that room with the treasure chest that I got the dark matter out of. All right, let me go back there then. All right, found it here. Let's go and pop over this way. And we can continue onwards. Alright, this definitely looks important. Hello there! So once again, my genie loadout looks like this. I'm actually going to waste time on the first turn, and I'm going to do things like create a watery shield and create a firewall and that kind of thing. Increase all allies' elemental strength, and hopefully that'll cause Boreas and whatever else I decide to use to do a little more damage. Whenever I do get around to summoning it. So I'm the Guardian of Fire. If you want my power, prove yourself in my Crucible of Flame. Okay, so Fire, indeed. Water is definitely going to be something that we want to use here. Fire is definitely not. Let's see. So let's firstly create a shield with shade. Let's secondly bolster the party's defense. Thirdly, increase all allies' elemental strength. And fourthly, reduce the foe's resistance. Let's see. So you're going to go and give me some defense, which is good. Ivan is going to unleash steam. Resistance is going up a bit, so you're going to go and do a regular attack. That's not going to hurt that badly. I'm not going to count on you doing that in every turn, though. So defense is going up, regular defense is going up, and it did look like that did... It did the animation like you're reducing your resistance, but I didn't actually see the message, so it might not have. Anyway, so Eclipse, Boreas... Okay, so I have 16 Mercury Genie? Really? I didn't realize there were that many in the game. We're going to use Boreas on everybody. And we're going to just see how much damage we can do by using Boreas on everybody. So there's 72 Genie in the game total, and 72 divided by 4 is 18. So there's a maximum of 18 of each type, I guess. I'm sure I missed a couple here and there. Alright, so that was 1500 damage. This is also going to give me a good look at like whether or not Mia just has inherently higher water power here. Another 1500, so we've done 3000 and change so far. Ow. Oh no, Mia's been stunned. I don't like that. Who's this? Garrett's using Boreas. And that's going to be another 1500 and change, so about 4500, 4600 damage that we've done to you so far. Mia can't do anything. You're summoning your own. Okay, Eclipse. Yes, I definitely know that one. Alright, Ivan went down. Mia went down. This did not go nearly as well as I wanted it to. Let's go and let's swap out somebody. Piers, I guess. Because Piers can use water. Do I have a reviving synergy? I do not. I do have potent cure on myself, though. Boost defense, block damage of the firewall, increase attack, strike through defense. Tinder, revive a downed ally. Okay, so Ivan can be revived. And Piers... Oh, because my last four Genie of that type went out with what's her face, Mia. All right, so Piers, you're gonna just have to summon like Thor or something, or I guess we can slow foe with sticky mud. Don't expect that to do much here. Piers, can you just use Froth Spiral? Maybe, just as a general super effective attack. Thor. All right, so you're summoning this yourself. Okay, that did a lot to me. Less to Garrett. Garrett has more HP anyway. A little bit to Piers. Your wind power is going up, so I definitely see where the challenge is gonna be here. Alright, good. I have seen those reviving Genie fail before. I don't know if they can all fail or if some of them are better than others, but oh, Flora, that's gonna be it for Isaac. Oh, Garrett went to sleep too. Not good, not good. I don't know if they can all have a chance of failing or if some are just better than others, but every time I use a reviving Genie now, I get a little nervous. Mia, Garrett, you have a reviving mechanism now? You don't. Alright, so let's not actually bring Mia in then. I know Jenna has a reviving move, which Garrett is honestly probably going to need soon. Restore all HP is not a bad one to have. Ivan, you can summon definitely not Meteor. Did I like... I thought I had... Oh, you know what? That... Since I've got Genie on people on weird characters, I lost the Jupiter Genie when I switched out whoever was first. That's gonna be a little annoying. 170 damage is nothing compared to what we were doing with some of the other guys. Okay, so I feel like I'm gonna want to come back here later in the game. Loading up on water power was like good, but not good enough. Okay. And this isn't even a matter of just like I ran out of steam. This is a matter of like you can just do that much damage to me with your summons. Tiamat, show him what you're made of. If this does it, I'm gonna laugh. It's not gonna do it, but if it did, I would have laughed. What have I done? About 5,000 damage, I think, which is considerably less than I did to the other one. Okay, I kind of feel like I'm gonna want to come back here later. I'll give it another go. I'll shuffle around the genie later on and see if there's a better way to do things. But all right, we're back in Alafra. All right, so as it for whatever reason, every puzzle in this area reset itself when I left, which is a little annoying. But that might have been a bit of a blessing in disguise because while I was solving them again, I had a bit of think about what was actually going on in that fight, and if I'm correct, I'm actually gonna laugh because what I think was happening was that when this guy up here was using those summons, those were actually coming out of my genie pool. They weren't just like, it wasn't just summoning its own summons, which means that the strategy that I've used in most boss fights in this game actually might be kind of a bad idea here. Because like if I have a bunch of like Mercury Genie or whatever on standby, and I'm gonna unset a couple of them. I'm actually like kind of putting myself at a disadvantage by doing that because suddenly the boss can also use summons on me, and that's something I'd like to not happen. So we can go and let's just. I'm gonna have 4 Mercury Genie ready to go, and I'm gonna have Mia use Poseidon or whatever, and then I think I'm gonna unset like one of each of the other ones, and then like after that, I can probably take advantage of like the regular Genie effects, and probably honestly some of the smaller summons. Like, I wasn't instantly dying when he used, like, Thor on me and stuff, which means that probably I can take one of the, like, Ramses or something without too much of an issue. So let me unset a couple of minor ones. Or, 2 of the minor ones, anyway. And that's also gonna have the advantage of, like, my stats aren't gonna go as far down as they otherwise would, when I do this, because, I've still got a bunch of Genie equipped. So let's try this again, and if this is actually what's going on here, so if this is going to prevent you from being able to use the big scary attacks, I'm gonna laugh. Because if that's what's going on here, this is going to be, honestly, probably one of the more creative boss fights I've ever seen in a game. Legendary Wandering Mage sounds good, but I don't really want to use fire on you. What else do we have? Magerna? Do I not have, guess I'll use Magerna. It's 1 fire, 1 Jupiter. What other, I do kind of want to use moves like that, like Corona or, restore HP quickly. Don't need that yet. Increase elemental attack strength. Negotiate a temporary ceasefire. I don't know what that means. Does that mean that, like, you won't be able to use offensive moves on me and I won't be able to use offensive moves on you, so it's like a turn of setup? Don't quite know where that's going. Anyway, Boreas, not Poseidon. Why do I keep calling it Poseidon? Anyway, so that's gonna go and mean that I can take a couple of better hits here. Resistance and regular defense is going up. So we're gonna summon Magerna, which is gonna do a not very effective 300 damage. Alright. Attack's going up. Thank you. That should allow Mia to do a little bit more with Boreas here. The Snow Cone. Snow Cone of Doom. 1897, so that's definitely sizable chunks. What have we got? About 2,200 damage so far, I think. So if I were to go and just use like now the rest of my party can use a couple of water type Genie just for this, that, and the other thing. And let's create a water shield, sure. Alright, he doesn't have any, so we can wait a little bit. Weaken a foe's attack. Would this be a good time to use to cause a temporary ceasefire? Because I don't think anyone's really gonna do much damage in here. Speed up Genie recovery time. Generally a good idea. Let's see. So I've done, as I said, I think about 2,200 damage so far. And you've done, like, nothing to me. That's gonna speed up Genie recovery time. Very good. Stats gonna go up. This time, we can drop your attack. Wouldn't say no to that. If I was feeling a little bit more risky, I would try to drop your defense. Eclipse. Shall I see what Eclipse does? Maybe I'll see what Eclipse does. In the meantime, bolster the party's defense. We can use Eclipse with Ivan. I mean, no, we can... No, help. Alright. We can use Procne with Ivan, because I don't want to give you the opportunity to use, like, Thor on me or something, so I'll try not to go to 4 Genie on anyone, except for maybe water type so far. And, Ulysses. Yeah, alright. Let's see what that does. Oh, I thought that said that the boss was using Procne for a minute. I was gonna get scared and was like, oh no, you beat me to the punch, but fortunately... alright. So, 1,200, that's 3,400 damage so far. I'll start getting excited and I'll start expecting, like, KOs once I get to 8,000 like the other guy had. And if we go higher than that, then we'll see. Oh no, you summoned someone on me. I didn't see who that was, but that was actually not too bad. Your water power went up, your fire power... Oh, that was the one that I tried... That was the one that I tried using on Mia. Alright, yeah. Mia wasn't able to use hers, so that's definitely confirming my theory that you're just using my Genie. Alright, that's... amazing. That's amazing. If I don't summon anything, and if I just try to use regular attacks on you, will you just, like, not be able to do anything of interest? Restore HP with Calming Water. Do I have a heal everybody attack yet? No, not on you anyway. Reduce your defense. Bolster my defense. Alright, so I can summon Neptune anyway. Summon Magirna again. Summon Neptune on Mia. Really wish Mia was a little faster, so that she could go like at the beginning of the turn. That was not much. Come on, Mia. Go before this guy does. Alright, you just did a regular attack. Good. So we're gonna get to use Neptune. And that is... 1730. That was almost as much as the other one did. Almost as much as Boreas did. Where are we? 5,000? 5,200 or so, I think, I want to say. Alright, so we can use Garrett. I mean, we can use Garrett. We can use Iron. You're gonna use a regular attack. Garrett's been stunned. I can survive that, for now. Do we have any healing moves? We've got Wish Well. Restore HP quickly. Definitely would like to restore some HP quickly. Nobody's down. I would like to speed up Genie recovery time, so I'm gonna keep using that one. Alright, so we're gonna go and take a bit of healing. Very good. We're almost back to regular. It's probably a good time to go and use one of those defense buffing moves if you're gonna keep doing that. Especially to Ivan over there. 2 of my party members... Ow. 2 of my party members are stunned. I guess Garrett's back and Ivan's dead now. Do I have a revival one yet? Alright, Drago, I mean, Isaac doesn't, so we'll just drop your attack and see if we can get away with that. Any helpful ones here? Block damage to party with a firewall. Is that okay, Haze on Garrett, that sounds good. I know that, Mia has a revival move, so let's use that. Let's use the revival move on Ivan, yeah. Sleet is going to do a little bit, so 5,400 damage maybe or so, and Isaac has been stunned. Don't really like that. Ivan's been revived. You're going to summon Boreas. Wait, how? I did not have that many on standby. Bye, Ivan. Did I? I don't think I did. I don't think I had enough Genie to summon the Great Snow-Cone Maker of Doom. Let's use Flora, just for the sake of, like, not having too many things that you can do to me. I guess I did. I guess I must have. Well, we're gonna need to use another revival move here to get Ivan back, because I'd like to have Ivan back. Did you use Flora on me first? You did. Oh, come on. I don't like it when you get to go faster than me. Alright, Ivan's been revived and don't have enough Genie to summon Flora. Okay. Well, fortunately, that really didn't do a lot to me at all. My resistances have returned to normal. I'm no longer stunned. Alright, we'll create a watery shield. We'll try and do this from the top again. Try and buff my defense. Ivan, you will try to weaken a foe's attack, because if I can still get away with doing that, that's still a good thing. Mia usually goes last, so would I be able to... I've got one Mercury Genie on standby, and I think I'm going to use 2 of them here. Would I be able to anticipate having enough Genie to summon Neptune on the next round? Can I do that? I think I can do that. Alright, so that's Gel. That's Genie Stun. Oh, you know what? Maybe that, you're auto-standbying some Genie when you do that. Maybe that's how you got, like, enough Genie to use the Boreas when I didn't think there were enough. Huh, okay. Well, in any case, we were able to summon Neptune now. And Neptune is going to sneeze out of his nose and do another 1,700 damage, which is going to bring us up to 7,100 in total, I want to say, thereabout. Alright, so defense is going up. You're going to use Genie Stun again, and that's going to... Alright, so I've got... Alright, we've really got to act fast here. Because I don't like where this is going. You know what? Ivan, you can use Boreas on the next one. Actually, you know what? So, Isaac is fast. So, I think Isaac is going to go and use... Do I have Fire and Electric? I have Magearna for Fire and Electric. And hopefully he'll be able to go faster than the boss there. Garrett will buff my defense. Unfortunately, he doesn't have any healing moves, but buffing my defense is like the second best option. Ivan can go and use... where are you in the summons menu? Ivan can go and use Boreas. And Mia... There's going to be 1 water and 2 fire left after this, I think. But since Mia goes after you get to go like twice or whatever, I don't know if I really want to take the chance that you won't try to use things on me as well. Alright, so we're going to summon Boreas. And that's going to get 4 of those... 4 of those Mercury Genie out there. And we are going to go and do 1,500. Alright, so I think we're at like 8,500 now. So I'm gonna start getting excited about doing KOs at this point. Magearna! 357. Alright. I'm gonna say we're around 9,000 damage so far, so that's more HP than the other guy had, definitely. Kieran. Okay, that could hurt. Ow, 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 and okay, that actually didn't hurt as much as I thought it would. And Iron. That's going to buff my defense. Mia is going to get a chance to use Wish Well on everybody. Very good. Okay, and you're just going to use a regular attack on me, which isn't even going to land. Alright, great. We're in pretty good shape after this turn. Water is Shield, sounds like a defensive move. Kindle, increase everybody's attack. Strike through defense, hide away to avoid damage, sounds like a thing that I like doing once in a while. Will this, like... Will this make it so that nobody can attack? I'm not entirely sure. Restore party HP. Okay. So if, I don't know if I'm gonna need that healing. I don't know if you'll actually get to attack me or not. But just in case you do. Lull. Everybody's resting. Got some genie back, and you didn't attack me that turn. Okay, so did that just, like... Did that actually make you not able to attack me on that turn? That's surprising. Dropping your defense. Good thing to have. Block damage with a firewall. Also good thing to have. Gel. Weaken a foe's attack. Good thing to have. And Mia... You're gonna get a chance to, I think, summon Boreas after this, assuming that the boss doesn't. Alright. Protective Auras, Gel, you're going to take some damage from that. Hail, you're going to take some damage from that, and you're going to summon Boreas. I've been outplayed. Alright. I don't know if you were counting on me doing the exact same thing, or if you just tried to... I don't know if the boss's AI get to choose their move, like, right before they move, or if they get to choose their move at the beginning of the turn like the rest of us do. But anyway... Alright, that didn't do much. That was a disappointment, but it wasn't like... It wasn't like a sort of all-hands-on-deck sort of crisis. We're definitely gonna want to restore some HP after that. Alright, so let's not do that again. You're gonna do a regular attack. Mia's gonna do Spritz, and that's gonna heal everybody a little bit. You're gonna use Genie Stun, and that's gonna... Okay, so we're now up to 4 of those anyway. Those two idiots woke up. I feel like I should use Boreas myself just so that you can't, like, kind of moving out of spite there. We're gonna buff our defense again. And we're gonna go summon Magearna, which is not gonna do a lot, but it will do something. And... Do genie effects work on bosses? Do I want to try and put you to sleep? I'm not going to get to put you to sleep, but I'm going to try it. Anyway, Magearna, 330 damage. Definitely in the realm over 9,000 damage so far. We're going to summon Boreas, and this is going to do... 1751. Okay, so that's... probably close to 11,000 damage. How much HP do you have? God. Alright. You're gonna stand by a bunch of my things. We're gonna use Corona. I'm not worried about, like, dying here. But... Okay, so that... You did that again. Okay. I definitely see your strategy. So if you can stand by Genie... If you can force Genie onto standby for, like, my own benefit, for your own benefit, that means that you get to use summons more often. So even if I wasn't using Genie myself, for example, we can use... Let's use Moloch. Moloch is a fun one. We're gonna buff my defense. We're gonna weaken your attack, and Mia's gonna use whatever's available. Nereid. I haven't used that one in ages. So you're gonna take some damage. It didn't look like it did actually drop your defenses, because it would have said so. Okay, finally! Felled Valukar. Alright, I was starting to think that battle was never going to end, so 8,000 experience points. There were 2 levels in there, did not actually see who that was. And the stone tablet behind you is going to give us the power of... Daedalus! Alright, 4 Mars, 3 Venus standby Genie. Interesting. I am going to go and use Retreat to get out of here, because I don't feel like going through that dungeon again, because that was a pain, because the puzzle reset, and I had to do it again before coming out. But I think that's gonna do it. So next time... Oh, it teleported me straight back to the beginning of Yampi Desert, not even the cave. Next time, we're going to go to Chocobo Island, and we're gonna see what awaits us there. The inn is down here. My name is Dragonite, this has been Golden Sun, The Lost Age. I hope you all enjoyed that. You should all go check out Wizarducks and the Lost Hat, which is the game that I like to work on when I'm not doing YouTube stuff. Link to that Steam page can be found down below. And I will see you all later.